Hello everybody and welcome along to another episode of the Williams 2022 Champion Career Mode. Although of course we are now completely out of championship contention, but we are still aiming for P4 in the constructor standings and P3 in the driver standings. There's just 3 races to go as of right now. There'll be 2 races to go very shortly. And well, honestly, we need to win all of the races left in the season to try and hopefully get our targets. P4 is the most important one in the constructors because that allows us to get a bit more resources, because we are now going to do a second season of this. So we need some more resources to be able to hopefully get some better facilities so we can actually become champion next season, because frankly, if we don't become champion in season 2, then we're in a massive failure. It was supposed to happen in season 1, let alone season 2. Let's get into it. We haven't got any more upgrades. There is no more upgrades for us to buy at all. We've got every single aero upgrade. We've got every single chassis upgrade. We've got every single engine upgrade. No durability upgrade, but there's no performance upgrades at all. And that's because our facilities are holding us back. Spec 1 all round for aero and chassis. And that's to be upgraded very soon, but they're not going to do that for the foreseeable future. But we have got 946 resource points. So I think we may as well save all of these ERS upgrades that we've got 12 points. I mean, go on then. 279, there you go. I probably shouldn't have prioritized differently than that, but never mind, too late now. Oh, we can afford that one. Energy store. Yeah, right, energy store's actually failed us a few times. That's actually not a bad shout. We'll look at some durability, but I do want to make sure I save some points ready for next season, because hopefully the team upgrades either aero or chassis on the durability, because we're going to need it. Okay, bit of rain in practice. None due in quali or the race. Let's double check that forecast. Yeah, well, there's that 19% chance at the end. Normally the forecasts come sooner than later than predicted, so yeah, we'll see. We may end up with a little sprinkling of rain at the end of this race. Has anyone moved forward? There's only been a 1 week gap. No. Nobody's had a single upgrade. That's good. So we maintain our advantage at the top of the field. A slender advantage, but an advantage nonetheless. Right, come on. Let's set a good banker here. Never actually qualify, of course, in Creator League. This was the qualifying that I missed. I managed to go from the back of the grid to first. Just kept it legal. That wasn't fast. 15.8 from Gasly. That, of course, won't be pole. Unfortunately, it looks like I've not gained much on Alonso behind me. Albon, my teammate, 15.7. Okay, 15.2, alright. Okay, wow. Alright, half a tenth. Glad I went 108 then, because that is well within our grasp. Norris a bit slower, interestingly. Aiming for 2/10 gain here if I can. Of course, we did not improve it. Hamilton's pole at the moment. 2/10 gain would be lovely. Missed a gear change. Bit deep in there as well. No. Not the exit I needed. Oh, I did it again. Okay, back off. Go again next lap. Come on. Probably a bit cautious. I thought I might make up on the exit, but not really. A bit slower than last time. Oh. So much lap time in it, but it's just not there at the moment. What's going on? That's a disappointing run, that is a disappointing run. There's easily 2/10 in it. I do feel like those tyres maybe weren't quite so good on that second lap, but I should still be able to find at least a 10th. You can see Norris down there a bit there. Hopefully he doesn't find much time on the final run. Where's Perez? Perez down there as well. Lovely. Love to see these two that far down. There's those two I need to worry about. Give me the slipstream. Right, here we go, guys. Final lap. Uh-oh, he's not pulling over. Oh, yes, he is now. Okay. Give me the slipstream first, though, please. Oh, yeah. Give me that juicy slipstream. Look at that. Beautiful. Right, let's nail it now. Oh, no. Vettel sent it on me. That was very close to contact. That's the problem. AI a bit stupid. I had to go a little bit wide there to avoid it. It's cost me more time than I gained from the slipstream. Are you joking? They're such idiots. A bit cautious with there, as I know I went so deep before. A little bit wide. On the limit, only just about 10th up. It's not great. Purple middle, is it enough? Is it enough? Wow, we found a decent chunk of the final thing. 3/10, is it enough? It puts us P4. That's not bad. That's not bad. It could have been a lot worse. 3/10 foul in that final run. There was definitely more in it. It's not the perfect quality session, but we do out-qualify Norris. Ferrari 1-2 in the end. Oh, 200ths. 200ths of a second. That's the problem with not having a solid lap to go into the final run. It puts the pressure on. You've got to make sure you get it right. And I did get it right. That's not too bad. Pole was definitely on the cards here. 4,000's between Sainz and Leclerc as well, by the way. At least Norris is not ahead of us. McLaren's my main concern. McLaren and Perez. 5th and 6th there, just behind me. 200ths though. 200ths. We definitely had pole there, and we let it slip with that bottle middle run. Right, come on. We should be P4. Is there any penalties? Not for Ferrari. They still maintain the front row. Should be P4. I'm still P4. Okay. Both Ferraris on hards. That has put the cat amongst the pigeons, guys. Perez also on hards. Faster tyre when less fuel. True, actually, fastest lap is a good point. We could do with the point for fastest lap. If Ferrari are on mediums at the end and we're on hards at the end, we're going to struggle to get that fast lap off them. I'm going to go it. I'm going to go for it. We're going to go hard medium. If Ferrari weren't in front of me, so let's say it was medium, hard, top 6, I wouldn't be going, if I was wherever I am, I wouldn't be going hard because I'd be stuck. But as the whole front row is on hards, it's worth it. Hopefully, they lead. One of them leads, hopefully, after the start. And then the whole back will be held up by them anyway. So if I'm on the same strategy, it doesn't really matter. Whereas if I'm being held up by them on mediums, I'm in trouble. Or if a medium run is getting away while I'm on hards, I'm in trouble. As it is, I think we should be okay going for hards. We're going to do it. Right, come on then, guys. Hard tyres for us. Hard tyres for the Ferraris in front. Hard tyres for Perez behind. Everyone else on mediums, though. So we need a good start here. Well, I will speed because of the hards. I was all in the hard tyres there. Perez also got a slightly better start than us, unsurprisingly. The AI tends to be pretty good. Norris got past as well. Let's try and get back past him at turn 1. Wow, they're quick in a straight. That was a bit too much. Locked up there massively. Uh-oh, 4 wide. That was a accidental massive dive bomb there. Massive dive bomb. That I'm going to have to watch a replay of that one. That one was messy as hell. I wanted to get Norris, but I just braked too late. I mean, I did stop before I hit the Ferrari, but I just went in too deep, and AI obviously not giving me room. But I mean, in that situation, obviously it wasn't AI's fault regardless, but in that situation, I don't hate that the AI just turned in on you because, like, I was in way too deep there. Did allow Ricciardo up to P5 as well. Perez also survived, so although we did nerf Norris a little bit, we allowed the other guys to be up there. Right, okay, so it looks like, whoa, that was close for Ricciardo. Looks like Russell managed to sneak past Sainz, but not Leclerc, which is a good thing. So we don't want Russell to get past Carlos Sainz too easily on those medium tyres. He'd be able to get away, I'd have thought. At least George Russell's not leading yet, but he will be leading at some point. So I need to get up there ASAP. I can't let George Russell run away with this because he might just run away with a win. Okay, well within a second of Sainz. But we are falling back a little bit from the leader. Might get, like I said, my worry is George Russell getting past Leclerc and running away with this one. Oh, the Ferrari went in deep though, and he just let him through. He's let him clean through. The Ferrari must have locked up. Oh, that is not what we needed, Charles. That's before you even got DRS. Look at this, look. The Ferrari just locks up and goes straight, I think. Yeah. Just lets him on through. That is really not what we need. That could really compromise our race. We need to have a good pace now against George Russell. We could be in big trouble. This race will come to us towards the end, guys, but I'm a bit worried now about George Russell getting away from it. The reason I went for the stretch is because the Ferraris were going to be holding the medium runners up. They've let one sneak through pretty damn early and pretty damn easily. Ooh. Yellow behind. Don't know who that is. It's an Aston Martin. Looks at the back. Stupid. I was trying to close in on him, but I can't get warnings this early. Okay, let's just try and get a bit closer. We're a bit closer this lap than we were last lap. So let's just edge closer again. Right, we're close enough now. Surely we've got to go for it. They've both got DRS. We've just got to go for this now. Oh, he's using DRS as well. Look, I'm just not gaining. Oh, now I am. Now I am. Come on, I'm coming for your sides. Oh my god. I had to go inside. He's still there. I had to go inside. Oh, Leclerc. Engine goes. Okay, I guess that helped us. I don't know. The messy overtake on Sainz, so we had to dive up inside with him defending. Went in a little bit deep. We've got the move done well enough. Man, I really would have rather Leclerc stayed in this race, but never mind. And maybe get him out of DRS range now, though. I think we did. I think we did in this middle sector. Need a good final sector as well to make sure of it. George Russell still getting away right now, though. 18.9. I was just going to ask you. Oh, stop! I want to speak to you! Why doesn't the voice button override whatever the hell he's waffling on about, by the way? Signs seem to have the same pace as us, interesting. That's wide. Never go over the curb. You have to get over the curb to get the grip. The curb is slippy. Past the curb is grippy. You have to get your wheel past the curb or you just got no grip. Okay. Slightly further away from Carlos Sainz there. Now I can start taking my proper line. Now I'm not anywhere near that AI. I always have to slightly compromise my line just to make sure they don't go full send on me. Now I can really take an aggressive line and gain a bit of time through that. Okay, actually gained that last lap by a tenth. That's what I like to see. Okay. My tyres may be starting to wear already. Keep going. Oh my god, look how much time they lost. Ever since I've been out of contention for either P2 or P1 in the standings, both Verstappen in P1 and Leclerc in P2 have just been nowhere. Why couldn't they do that a bit earlier? Much better. Look at that. 18.7. Much more like it. Just a bit of pushing. Probably gained on that last lap. Let's keep that up. Now I'm going to have to try and go early to the mediums because, again, he's going to undercut us. I need to hards. He's going to undercut us nonetheless. That's not what we need. Okay, we definitely gained some that lap there. Still another 18.8. Shut up. I don't care about the car behind. 4 tenths that last lap. That's more like it. Go on, George. Let those tyres die. Reckon you'd be ahead of Ross if you take a mediums. Yeah, probably. Probably. Like I said, this race hasn't planned out as I hoped it would. I hoped the Ferrari would lead for at least several laps, but it was literally starting up 3 without DRS that Ross would go up to the lead. It's much earlier than planned. I'm going to box 1 lap after him, I think. I'll have 1 lap of undercut because those tyres are lasting way, way better than they should. No, not boxing. That's good because the longer he stays out, the more his tyres go off, the more we can potentially gain on him. Wow, 18.7. I didn't feel much better, but it was. There he goes into the pits. We're going to at least 1 more lap. Said if he gets some traffic, we probably won't box anytime soon, but I don't think he will because I think everyone that could be in his way will box. Yeah, he's not going to catch the Red Bulls anytime soon, I don't think. Verstappen could hold him up for sure, but I think by the time he catches him, Verstappen will be coming in, so that's not going to make a difference. Stay out for now. He's not gaining anything on the outlap. Albon, my teammate, fastest lap of the race. That's what we like to see. Okay, George Russell's only gained 4 tenths on me that last lap. That's not a lot. We're going to stay out for now. That's a bit wide. We're going to stay out for now. 4 tenths a lap is nothing. 4 tenths is nothing. Okay, he's really not gaining very much on me, which is super encouraging. This means the hards are bad, which hopefully means the mediums are really good. Yeah, and he gained about 4 tenths on me that last lap as well, so that's what he's gaining. I just don't want to let it get too bad. He's probably up to about 5 seconds to clear me now. This is when I'm supposed to box anyway, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to box this lap, guys. Okay, so George Russell getting about 1.4 seconds on me then, ish. Last 3 or so laps. That's not too bad. Right, mediums. Let's hope they're a good tyre. Sainz did box as well. I think Perez will as well.
There seems to have been a problem removing the right rear wheel.
No! Game! Just come out ahead of Sainz. That is not what we need. We lost, like, what, an extra 2 seconds? That might put pay to our chances of the win. 2 seconds. We need to hope these tyres have got some serious grip. I now need to be best part of a second a lap quicker than George Russell, which is not impossible, but we're going to need some serious pace now. That has really, really compromised us. Immediately, purple sector there. That's a little fire under my belly. Okay, we gained a decent chunk on the out lap. That was about a second gain, that lap. Maybe we can still do it. Let's hope these tyres hold on. Okay, we have gained a pretty significant amount, actually. We might be okay. Fastest lap of the race, 17.0. Oh. Shut up. Don't care. 1.5 seconds. 1.5 seconds that last lap. Come on, let's go get it. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. Perez, only 4th. No chance to get P3, really. Still 1.2. It's more than enough. More than enough. But again, it's going to get that gain is going to get smaller and smaller as these tyres start to go off. So, need to bear that in mind. Definitely had the best pace again. I don't think I've still got the best car, so it's not a... You know, AI is on, what is it on? 108? Hardly a low AI level. The best car is what's sorting me out right now. I'm still around about a second lap quicker than George Russell. Okay, come on, George. We can see him clearly now. Oh, good idea. Good idea, Mark. I didn't think of that. What a good idea that is by the race engineer. Try and close the gap to the car in front. Genius he is. Absolute genius. Wow, only 4 last lap. That is not quite so big. I wonder if he's going quicker or if I'm just going slower. I feel like my pace to Sainz is always just a little bit better. I'm always just a tenth or two quicker than Sainz. So I feel like my pace is as it should be. It's George Russell suddenly going either quicker or my tyres just suddenly going off a little bit. But we should get DRS next lap. Might be wise to wait for the next lap maybe. I'll use quite a lot of DRS to make it happen this lap. Oh, that said, he is slow. 2 little peas in a pod we are, me and you, George. I do have to be much closer. I could get a little bit closer, of course. But it wouldn't make a mass difference, so I'm just going to go for it now. Bit of slide for him there, that's perfect. And from me, but right, here we go. Fast lap attempt then is go. We'll get the race lead. That's pretty much a given with DRS. Our car's quick in a straight as well. So I'm going to fight it. Lovely. Job done. Hope he doesn't send it. Quite late to stop him trying to send it. Right, let's just try and get fast lap in the bag now. Double dose of DRS. Cars aren't what they want to wear either, but it should still be good enough, you'd think. Might be purple. No, it's not purple. Fast lap as well, hopefully. 16.7, nice. Right, hopefully that will stand to the end now. Let's just push for another lap or so. Get away from George Russell, and then we can just bring it home. I think my teammate is beating McLaren today. That could be huge for the constructors. It's my main aim now. We're in bring it home mode now again, guys. Just like we're a few laps from the end of the last race as well. These aren't no grandstand finishes these races, but they've not been easy. The last 2, they have not been easy. Hoping no one steals my fastest lap as well, but I don't think it's worth pushing for another one, is it? And that DRS will be, yeah, I don't think I can overcome the DRS. It's so powerful. Double dose of it. Wasn't a great fastest lap, but it was enough. Nothing's happened. What's happened? There's not been a, look, don't get me wrong, I'm not looking for crashes and racing incidents and stuff, but there hasn't been any of that to discuss. There's been no drama. It's been really tame so far. Oh, that was silly. It's just all right. I think it will spice up. It's only been 2 races, but yeah, let's just push a little bit here just to get that gap up to way more than 3 seconds, just in case I do get a penalty. Look, they just lost 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Being side by side for a couple of corners. Ridiculous. There's a Mercedes all over a McLaren back there. Might take 2 points off McLaren, which I would not be upset about. They're our big aim. We're hoovering up these dubs like we need to. And this will put us right back into contention, certainly for P4 in the constructors. P3 in the drivers still needs lots more wins. But in the end, guys, this was easy dubs. These dubs at the end. Unfortunately, Mercedes doesn't quite manage to get the McLaren, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. Those 2 points probably won't make a massive difference. Oh, fuel. As if I've run out of fuel. I've run out of fuel! Boy, am I glad that happened that late. Oh my god. I checked the fuel about 10 or 15 laps from the end, and I had over 2 laps spare. I thought it'd be fine. Ran out of fuel with about 3 corners to go. Oh my god. I'm glad they battled. If they didn't battle, they might have snuck me. Max Verstappen officially wins the championship as well. That was always looking very good, although it's a very lackluster result for him. P5 wins the championship. Yeah, you always want at least a podium for a championship win, don't you? Ideally a win, but yeah, that looked always very likely a long time ago. 2.6 seconds. They lost about 2 seconds with that battling. If they didn't battle at all, they'd have been very close to me. I should have checked. I rarely struggle with fuel because I don't put it too light on purpose, but wow, that almost went very wrong, but we get away with it. It's P1 and P7 for the Williams team then. 32 points. Very nice. 32 points gained. McLaren, meanwhile, only gained 12. We gained 20 points over McLaren. First, let's have a look at the drivers. We grew up another position, up to P5 now in the driver standings. Now just 20 points exactly back from Sergio Perez. 2 races to go, one of which is a sprint. Still certainly doable. We still need around about a 10-point average. So, again, as long as we keep winning, as long as Perez isn't second, we're still on to claim that P3 in the Drivers' Championship. 25 points still. So we did just gain 20, but 20, yeah, it was 20. 25 points is still the gap. 2 races together with a sprint. It's definitely possible, but again, we need the wins. We need to keep getting these wins. If Alex Albon can keep scoring, it makes it a lot easier. But even then, if we win and McLaren are P2 and P3, and Albon's, let's say, I don't know, P7, it won't be enough. won't be enough. We need to gain, what, about 12 points-ish per race, 12.5 points per race on average. But one of them's a sprint, so it's, you know, not perfect. About 10 points per feature race, let's say, over them, which is definitely possible. Definitely possible. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for joining me today. We had a bit of a dramatic finish. I said near the end there was no grandstand finishes, but there was in that one because of my fuel. We got a bit lucky. We still take it, though. Another win for us. We go to the next race. 2 more races to go in this season, guys. Next up is the Brazilian Grand Prix sprint race. And then after that, of course, we've got the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Got to try and get P4 in the constructors. We're still up against it. We're doing what we need to do right now. 2 more wins. Maybe we can get our goal. Our late season goal of getting 4th for the constructors. Catch you next time, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.